Yo, what's good? It's Chosen NC, and I'm back with another video. And for this video, I just really want to dive deep into the topic of love. And the first thing that I want to say is that divine balance is true eternal love. You got to understand that when you are truly balanced within your divine feminine and masculine energies, you will be able to prosper and truly attract the love that is truly for you, the love that is within, the purest form of love that is within yourself. You got to understand that when you really love yourself, you're going to do everything to really just better every aspect of yourself and just love every aspect of yourself. Love all versions of yourself. Love your feminine side and love your masculine side. And it first starts off with your feminine energy setting the foundation for your masculine energy to lead and to not destroy, but to honor the presence of your feminine energy, to really prosper within life and to expand within life, to build off of what the feminine energy has given you. So you start by doing this by just loving yourself and allowing yourself to receive. Start listening to your intuition more, because your intuition is when God really speaks to you. Because you are God. God is within. You gotta understand that the feminine side will always be the foundation. The feminine side will be the flow, it will be the creation, and it will be your intuition. So you gotta allow yourself to build a strong foundation within yourself by listening to your feminine energy. And once your feminine energy is set up, that's when your masculine energy comes in, and it just witnesses all the beauty that your feminine side has created. And with this, it leads by example. It leads, it doesn't destroy, it doesn't want to control or possess anything. It just understands that it's free flowing, and it adds on to what is already there. Truly amplifies the energy of your feminine side. So you gotta allow yourself to just balance both sides of your energy. Really fall in love with both sides of yourself, your feminine side and your masculine side. Receiving and giving, receiving and doing. You got to know a balance within yourself to know when it is time to receive and when it is time to assert yourself and really just power through whatever it is that you want to really just attract what it is that is already yours. You got to understand that divine balance is true eternal love. When you truly balance yourself, that's when you can attract a love that is truly for you. That's when you can attract a love that is a reflection of your own mirror, that is a reflection of your own light. You got to understand that your light can only be reflected if there is already a stable foundation of love, which is your feminine energy, and your masculine energy is the light displaying this external experience of love. So it's all about just balancing both sides, truly loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are, understanding that you are a beautiful being and you deserve everything that is coming towards you within your life. Divine balance is eternal love because you are eternal. You was always here. There was never a moment where you have been absent within your life. You were always here. You were always present, representing and just experiencing the omnipresence of this world, of this existence. You got to understand that you are the creator of your life. You are the source of your life. So you will always be existing within every part of your life. You will always be here, and you will always be the very flow of love. Love isn't nothing foreign to you. Love is the very essence of your being. Love is the very essence of our being, and love is what allowed us to create our life. It's what allows us to create our own creations, to love life and to experience life. We can see life through the lens of love because love is the very foundation. Love is the very lens that we can see through within our life. So it's about just experiencing love for what it truly is. Stop looking for love outside of yourself and look within, because love is always present within. But the moment that you start looking outside of yourself for love is the moment that you lose a grasp of what love truly is. You look for love in a rose-colored vision, trying to look for it in other people when it's truly within yourself. And I feel like this is the greatest gift and the greatest joke within life. Looking for something outside of yourself when you hold all the gifts internally. Not even knowing that you are the key to unlocking everything that you have ever wanted. And everything that you have ever wanted, you already possess. So you were never in lack of anything. You were never in a scarcity mindset. You just created and adapted that scarcity mindset because of what you've been conditioned and what you have been learned within this world, not even knowing that you are returning and remembering the true essence of your being, that you are love, that you are everything, and you can manifest anything because you are everything. You are the creator, you are the source, you are the generator, the operator, and destroyer of your abundance, of your life. So it's just a beautiful experience to understand that real eternal love is yourself. Love will never be absent as long as you love yourself, because love is a never-ending force. It's the never-ending flow that flows through all of our bodies. It's the golden thread connecting us all together towards each other. So you got to understand that love is truly a beautiful thing. Divine love, Divine balance is true eternal love. And that's when you return whole to yourself. And you got to think of it like this, the earth is like your divine feminine energy. It's the foundation. It's everything that was here before. And the sun is like your masculine energy. It amplifies the energy on earth. It amplifies the abundance on earth. So you got to think of this. Your feminine energy will always be the foundation. Your masculine energy will always come in second. Amplifying this energy, working in symbiotic connections and divine balance in order to love yourself, in order to create love, in order to create life. So understand that divine balance is true eternal love. You should love yourself, accept yourself, because once you do, that's when true love truly finds you, because it was all within, and then it will be reflected within your external world. Peace.